Hello paper crafters, I have a new video for you. In this video I am showing the newest dies I have from LifeStyle Crafts, formerly known as Quick Cuts. And this release was done by a brand new designer on our design team, Miss Kelly Stickles. And Kelly is a wonderful designer and I am so happy she's with us, and you're going to love to see what she created with these dies. So this first die that I'm in the set of 4 dies is the business card holder, and it is a set of 2 dies, and I'm going to flip this over with you. It is number DC0352, and the first die makes the holder, and this die cuts out the insert. So I want you to think of things like tags to put in here, or little notes, or business cards if you have a special business where it would be very nice to have a card tucked away in a fancy little envelope. And I'm going to go on to the next die here that we have in the series, and it is going to be a favorite, I know. This is called the treat carrier, and it has 7 dies, and here's what the back looks like. It is number DC0354, and you can see it's got all these dies in it, banners, circles, the stuff to make the treat carrier box, and this will keep you busy and make a wonderful creation. And the next one, there's a lot of the dimensional dies here, the ones that I love. This is the drawer box, and this has already been popular, and it's so sweet. Wait till you see it made up. It's a set, as you can see, of 6 dies, and oh, excuse me, and it is number DC0363, and you can see all the little drawers here, and this is the outside that makes the box, and there's little things to make handles and stuff, and we'll get into that with the designs. And then the last one, which will be popular, and I ordered a lot of these for my card makers because I know a lot of people just want these that don't like the dimensional dies. It is nesting lace doilies, and a lot of people have been asking about this die in the center because they have seen it in cards, and I do believe there is a cutting die out there on one of the cutting machines that's very similar to this, so I think that will make a lot of people who have asked me where is that die and where'd you get it. It's very similar to this one, so I was happy to see it come along. This is a set of 3 dies, the bigger, the medium, and the small. And I'll flip it over, and it is number DC0356, and you can see there this is a nice nesting set. Now we're going to go on to the creations, and the first one is the business card holders. And the first one we have right here that Kelly made, and again, Kelly, welcome to the design team. She so belongs with us. She joined right in, and she's just doing a wonderful job. Okay, there. Oh, a little too far. Sorry. Trying to get it so you can see there. Okay, so you can see here Kelly writes that the paper cardstock is Paper Studio. She used red pattern embossed using Provo Craft script folder, and I'll bring this up close so you can see it. Those are like script words in the background that she used there. And the roses are the Sizzix Big Z die Flowers 3D, and I can probably get that for you on my other order that special for you. I don't carry it. And she used old book pages and rolled them into flowers. And again, I'm going to bring that up. That kind of goes with the theme of the embossing die, the script, and there is letters in there. And then green leaves are from their Prima. There are the green leaves. And the button is a Brad from her stash. And the butterfly right there is punched from a Martha Stewart punch, and that's also, you can see a piece of page of paper. And she added the small doily to the back. Also, here's one doily. You recognize that was in the set we're selling here. See, there's that doily right here. See how nicely that cuts out? And then she also used it on the back of the business card and die envelope, because that's what this is. So you remember that I said this could be used to put in a business card or a tag. So you open it up like that, and right in here you can put a gift card. And I checked it out. This was cut. You have a die that cuts this exactly. And I held this up against my credit card, and it fits. It's an exact fit, so it will work. So you could tuck nice little gift cards in there. So I know many of you already are going, oh my gosh, I got to have that die because I'm a gift card person for Christmas, and I can make all kinds of things with this die. And that is true. It will be a die you could go to for a lot of things. Like I said, tags, gift cards. I don't think an ATC will fit in here, because it looks to me like it might be a little bit too small for that. I don't think this is quite 2.5, so I don't think your ATCs will fit in here. But if you're curious about that, if you're an ATC person, email me, and I will. I did. Well, you can do it yourself, because get out your credit card. Credit cards are all a standard size, and see if credit cards and ATCs are the same. And it just came out lovely. And she did something else with the business card holder. She also made this creation right here, and it's got a Thanksgiving, and it says be thankful. It's a Thanksgiving theme. And with this, she made a scrapbook out of the little business card holder die, and it's adorable. And the paper she used is Paper Studios. The leaves are Recollection leaves. And the twine is from Paper Tray Inc. Love Paper Tray Inc. products. Wish they'd sell wholesale. And she cut out, let's see what she did. I'm going to show you. There's this little be thankful. Isn't that adorable? And she cut out, and that be thankful, I think, that oval might be coming from the treat box that we're going to be showing. That looks kind of familiar to me. So she has another leaf back here and some more twine, and you slide it open. Where do you see this little scrapbook she made? So it says put your photo here, and then there's a little brad here. So I'll take this out because the photo can go there. And she put the different things where you can journal or attach some more photos or some little thoughts or sentiments. But isn't that sweet? And these were cut again with the die that comes in the business card holder and set. And there's the brad on the back. Isn't that a great idea? Kelly, you did such a good job with this. That is such a sweet idea. I love it. Love it. I love dimensional things. You guys all know that. So there we go. A perfect little scrapbook. Okay, let's get on to our next items. These are big ones, and oh, they're beautiful. I'm going to jingle. Here's a little jingle. It's a little one of those little bells we see with the little jack-o'-lanterns. But this is a big banner, and there's the B and the O and the O, and it says boo. And I don't know if I can pan out far enough. I'm going to have to lift my camera up. But this, as you can see right here, I'm going to kind of pan out here as much as I can so you can see there. At least you can get the idea. So it's B-O-O for boo, and it should be, of course, hanging this way for you. But for the sake of my camera and the lens, we'll do it this way, but you get the idea. And she used for the boo, she used this large nesting lace doily die right here. See that? Cut that beautiful background out. And then she said all the other shapes were cut from the silhouette. And she had the ribbon she got from Hobby Lobby, and she used stickles. Well, her name is Kelly, you know, Stickles, so we got to use stickles. And not spelt the same way though. And then the Tim Holtz stapler she used to staple things, and I believe that's the staples on the ribbon right there that she used. Bring that up close so you can see the staple. And she, let's see, what else is there to show you with this? There's these little ghosts, and that was cut again with the silhouette. And again, I want to show you that jingle bell. It's so cute. So with that large die, she made this lovely banner. Let's see if I can lift my camera. I hope I don't make you motion sick. But see, you can kind of, if I get up farther enough, there, you can see the boo. There we go. Isn't that nice how that cut with and how that came out? And it was so sweet. She said, Kelly said, to please use that on my dad's nursing home room and to hang it up for him, and he will love that, and that is exactly what I will do. Thank you, Kelly, for doing that. Now that's not all. She made another one just to show how clever she is and how creative it can be. Here we go. F-A-L-L. And this one's more of a country look for the fall. And for this one, she used the digital stamp and the digital pencil Mo Manning. And she, oh, sorry, nope, I got the wrong thing. I'm like, I don't see a stamp here. I was trying to point it out. This is also, she used here, all cutters were cut out with the silhouette too. The ribbon is, and twine is from Hobby Lobby, and the leaves were embossed. And I'll bring that up closer so you can see that with the wood grain Tim Holtz embossing folder, and I'm probably able to get you that. And she also used stickles, and she said again, could you use this to decorate your dad's room? And I just want to bring up how the leaves look like wood, how she used that wood embossing. It gives it some texture, which is really nice. And the ribbons that she tied there, it's such a fun banner. And you know, I never think to make banners for my dad's room, but a lot of my customers or friends send me these that they make for him, and he loves them, and the other residents love them, so it's really nice. And then the third thing she made with the nesting lace doily set is this cute little card here. She calls it a fall card because it has a fall theme. And here it is. Now I'm going to zoom back in so we can take a really good look at this. And there it is. Now this is the digital stamp with Mo Manning, and she colored it with Copics and highlighted it with twinkling H2Os and inked the edges with Tim Holtz Distress Inks. She also, the paper is Gina K, DCWV, and Paper Studio. The ribbon is from her stash, and the pearl is from scrapbook.com, and the straight pin is from Maya Rhodes with beads added. And the sentiment is a Diversions Everyday Compliments. And the diversion dies I can get for you. Thank you. I actually have this set. If you're interested, just email me. It is a diversion set. And then she also used the Martha Stewart Vine Border Punch. So I want to go, again, I want to go over this a little bit. That's the stuff that she made. And this is the doily we're selling with this release. It's the middle one. And that's the one a lot of you, I think, were asking in other releases what die that was and how it was made. And just everything about this card is so sweet. I want to bring up closely so you can, waiting for my camera to catch up with me there, so you can see how cute the little fairy on the pumpkin is and how nicely that colored. And this wonderful little ribbon with the pearl and the stick pin. And then you open it up and it says thank you, and there's the Martha Stewart punch. So it just is really nice fall, and how she distressed the edges here with some ink. Very, very nice. I like that. I like that alphabet too. I bet you guys now can't wait for that release to come out to see what all else is in there. But you can order ahead of time if you like. You always can with me, you know that. Okay, and then we have something that'll knock your socks off, because this is amazing. This is the LifeStyles Crafts treat carrier. Now you all knew you were going to like this and you want to see this done. Everybody was wondering about this die. Do they want it? Do they not want it? I knew when I first saw this die I was going to want this. I was going to want this treat carrier. and it is absolutely adorable. It has, if I turn it on its side, you can see maybe better this way. It has this handle in the center that you hold it by, and inside here you can put your treats. So let me take these out, and it can better show you how wonderful this little box is. And inside the center has a little slit here, an oval slit. She put some things on it, we'll go over it. And then we have the inside of the box, and we have some ribbon around the edges here and Halloween paper in here. And then look at how adorable the tag on the front is. It says trick or treat, and we have these little Halloween kids and goblins, little bat. She even did the bottom Kelly stickles there. And then she made up these adorable cellophane treat bags and put candies in them, all kinds of little candies, M&Ms, and something called sixlets, and just kind of cool candies. And you can put one in one side, and then also draw attention to that beautiful ribbon she used, Halloween colors, and they fit just sweet in there. And then this one, same thing. There's our candy, our M&Ms, things that look familiar to us, and put it right in there, and then give that to somebody. Now who wouldn't like to receive this? Seriously, I mean, this is like for me, this is like the best gift ever, how sweet this comes out. So let's go a little bit over what she used, in case some of you are wondering. Of course, she used the LifeStyle Crafts treat carrier, which I'm selling in this release, and she used the paper, was Paper Studio. The Trick or Treats is my favorite things. It's a very old set, she said. Scary Treats for You Sentiment by Inky Antics. Trick or Treat Sentiment by Studio G. Embellishments are Black Pearls, Studio G. Ribbon is from Hobby Lobby, and the Bat Punch is from Martha Stewart. And she wants to tell you how she made this. I'm going to read it to you. Cut each treat carrier out twice if using double thick sided pattern paper. Since I use one-sided pattern paper, I use the die to cut out two different pieces of pattern paper and cut out another in cardstock. I attached each piece of pattern paper to the opposite sides of the cardstocks to make the carrier sturdier. So she glued the papers together to give it the sturdiness of extra thick cardstock by putting two pieces of thick cardstock together. She stamped the images and colored them in with Copics. She used the petite oval nestabilities to cut the image out and layered it on a different color using a larger die. And then the banner die included in the set is framing the stamped image, and she said she loved it. So you see this bent die here. Let me bring that up a little bit closer so you can see it. You see this, it looks like a ribbon, and it's bent there, and it frames the oval that comes with the set perfectly. And it's just well, let me make sure that oval comes with the set. No, it does not. I apologize. That is the Spellbinders Nestabilities die that she was talking about, but it frames that stamped image perfect. And remember, oops, sorry, you can get I can get Spellbinders now for you if you want it. The number for this Spellbinders is S4140, and since it works so nicely with these dies, you may want that. She cut out half strips of orange paper to go around the treat carrier, and she kind of crimped them and glued them on to give that effect. And I just now, when I made the video, popped a piece off here, so it's a little off kilter, but it was really nice till I just knocked it off when I picked it up. And she layered the Bat Punch to give it some movement, and you can see it's got two layers there, which is always nice. You can kind of crimp it up a little bit to give it some dimension. Looks like he's flapping his scary old bat wings. And the gift card ribbons are also used, and one of the dies she cut by folding the paper in half and positioning it so the fold would not be cut. And I think what she's talking about there is, I saw it right here, the Trick or Treat for You, that right there. And there is the those banner dies, but they're not folded. She used parts of them to make that. So there's this kind of little, right here, this tag that makes out with those banners, ribbon banners. She used stickles here and there because it makes everything better. And of course, lots of ribbon. And this, I predict, is going to be a very popular die. You know, the little milk cartons that people fill up full of treats, or even I think the small mason jars may fit in here. There are endless possibilities with this to create and craft. And of course, it doesn't have to be Halloween. Think Christmas, think whatever you want. Just anything that you want to put a treat in here, or something with a handle on it. It's going to make a wonderful gift. Wonderful gift. And people will not believe you made that yourself. And it's so, so sweet. But I saved, as always, I saved my very favorite for last. And my very favorite doesn't have all the bells and whistles that the other items had, but it was just so sweet. And I tend to be a fan of small things. I like very small things. I always have. Always collected little things. And she calls this the fall treat box. Now this box, this fall treat box, the drawer box, when I saw this, I thought it was bigger. And I was quite surprised when Kelly made this up, how small it is, but I love it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because of what Kelly did with it. And so here is the fall treat box, and I'm going to just kind of give you an idea. Look at this. Isn't that sweet? How sweet that is? I'm going to put this down and bring it up closer so you can just, there we go. Now to get an idea how small this is, you know, this is my hand. So this is small. She said that the cardstock she used was Paper Studio pattern. She used the pearls right here to make the handles are from Studio G. The ribbon is from Hobby Lobby, and boy, Kelly can tie a ribbon, I tell you. And the twine is from Paper Tray Ink. Right here is the twine. And the stamp set is a Stampin' Up! Falling Leaves stamp set, and I think that's this little acorn right here that's so cute. I'll bring that up close so you can see it. My camera's there. It's focusing now. My camera is very sluggish in focusing. And she, I want to get into a little bit more what makes this set so sweet. So I was thinking, if you needed a little gift or a party favor for somebody, like think of a coworker or a friend you wanted to send a little gift, here's what she did. So you open up the first box, the drawer here, and you get, let me see here. Okay, there's one drawer. Isn't that sweet? That's a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, a miniature one. And you open up this other drawer, and look what she did. And this was what's so special. So you open it up, and there's this, you know, the autumn theme. It says, "So thankful for you." Isn't that adorable? How that a little accordion folds card is tucked away in this box. Again, I want to show you that. So thankful for you. And then on this bottom one, it's left blank, and you can write your little sentiment in there, like "I love you, you know, Dad," or "Thanks for being there for me," to a friend or something. And it's just so sweet. When I saw this, I just loved it instantly. And then on this one, she stuck in a little treat, a little peanut butter cup, and put a leaf on the bottom of the box to give it that further little oomph for such a special gift. And this, I can't stress to you how tiny this is and how sweet it is. I just don't know who wouldn't want to receive something like this. This is the kind of things, you know, I just love. If I ever came to work and this was on my desk, I would be so happy. I would just smile. I would smile at it all day long. So the leaves were cut from the silhouette and embossed with a Provo Crafts folder. I think it's that same folder we were talking about earlier. Is it the, hold on, I'll look if it was the, it may be that wood one again. Looks like the wood one, like Tim Holtz, like the big leaves were done with. And then she cut all the pieces from cardstock and pattern paper and assembled with cardstock and decorated with the pattern paper. And then the first drawer, she cut a piece of cardstock 7 by 1 by 5 and scored it at 1.5 intervals and decorated each one as desired in the accordion fashion. So that was how she did that. So this was 7 by 1.5 if you want to cut it out and then at every 1.5 interval you score it, and that will give you a perfect fit inside this box if you want to recreate it. And the second drawer was just decorate and add a treat. And these boxes, she said, could be used as dinner favors, small thank you gifts, advent calendars. Oh, there's a good idea. And if layered, Christmas tree ornaments, and you could loop the ribbon at the top, and that would be sweet too. A vintage theme would be wonderful for this box, she said. And also her youngest son put one together and is using it to hide his change from his sister. So even you could have, it adds a child's trinket box to the list. And I wish she had included a picture of that. I bet that was sweet, her son making this. And she should have given me his name, because I'd have given a shout out to him. So anyways, there's the release. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I did. It's very nice to have a Thanksgiving fall theme come out, get us in the spirit of fall, which is coming, or here now. And I hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care, everyone. Have a great crafting day, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.